What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux, and in today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama.
Rich Lux exclusive.
Okay, so let's talk, because I feel like we need to talk. So James Charles is once again in the drama. I posted a video the other day. This is it right here. I'll put the link down in the description if you want to catch up on it. That's part one. This is part two. So basically, he posted the photo where he looked like, it's called, what is the challenge called? Oh yeah, it's a challenge where you do a mugshot. First of all, most mugshots, you don't look beat up, girl, okay? You look haggard, your hair's a mess, you got maybe like, it's like 4 in the morning, girl. That's a mugshot, okay? Not looking beat is not a mugshot. So anyway, so James Charles got a lot of backlash. Okay, y'all remember that tea? Remember that tea? And then y'all came for me because I said that he deleted it. Well, girl, he did delete it. He deleted it on his freaking Twitter, but he kept it up everywhere else. Well, I thought that due to all the backlash he was receiving, I thought he was gonna delete it and just move on, right? Maybe go on Instagram and issue a Snapchat or Instagram story apologizing or talking about it, but not even that. Usually, this is how it goes. It's a formula for the James Charles drama. It's usually start drama, okay, take it down, hashtag apologize, and then issue a rant on Instagram, re-upload it, and then keep going like nothing ever happened. Like, that's pretty much the formula of James Charles, right? We didn't get that here. So he deleted it on Twitter, but he recently posted it on TikTok. But he made it worse because the caption, or like the song that he chose, says, "Take me out behind the shed and shoot me in the back of the head." That is it. That was the song he chose, and then he did the motion of that, which I don't find that funny. I don't think that's cool at all. And then he also posted, but we love her so much. We love her so much. Okay, and then he also posted, "Hopefully TikTok doesn't cancel me for the mugshot trend like the people on Twitter did," with a little like face emoji, girl. I just feel like this is very insensitive. And you remember, I think it was last week or the week before that, James Charles went on to his Instagram story and was talking about how it's very insensitive for people to pretend like they are coming out of the closet for April Fools when they're not. Because remember, he said that, oh, people have died, blah, 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 blah. Let me roll you the clip. Here we go.
Hi, you guys. James here. Hope everyone's safe and healthy. I just sat down for some dinner and wanted to log into TikTok for some quality mealtime entertainment. And I just looked at my For You page. And as you guys know, yesterday was April Fool's Day. Haha. And apparently, several straight TikTok boys thought it would be hilarious and groundbreakingly funny to make April Fool's Day prank videos coming out of the closet. Yeah, they did. And I'm here to tell you it's not funny. You know why it's not funny? Because people in my community die for coming out of the closet. It is a very, very serious and hard thing that people in my community go through, and it is not something to make a joke out of just so you can get likes and get on the For You page on TikTok. I am all here for people on this app expressing themselves. I love that boys are painting their nails, wearing crop tops, even trying on makeup every once in a while. You know, I am even here sometimes for the James Charles memes because I can admit they are funny, but what I'm not here for is queer baiting. It is ridiculous, it is harmful, you can get likes in other ways, and it is especially ridiculous because half of y'all making these videos have slid into my DMs at 3 in the morning, and y'all know who you are. Cut it out.
So let's keep the same energy. Let's keep the same energy. By the way, if you want that Keep the Same Energy shirt, link in the description for the merch. But let's keep the same energy. It's like, where's that? You were all up in arms about this, but there are a whole entire community of people who, I remember the beat and battered shelter of women, stuff like that. Like, especially right now during this time, a lot of domestic violences are up due to just being in places with people they don't want to be with. They have to be there in quarantine, stuff like that. This is just a very bad timing for this mugshot challenge. And I think a lot of people, because I received a lot of hate for even talking about it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're just picking at James." And I'm like, no. This was something that happened on Twitter, and a lot of people are talking about it. I'm just reporting the news. A lot of people say this is no big deal. You know, they don't really see the drama behind it, and that's fine, and they're entitled to their opinion. But there are people who do see the drama behind it, and I feel like it's me personally, because, you know, I rarely give my opinion. But in my opinion, I feel like this is a little bit insensitive, and I feel like No one should do it. But there are people who are going to do the challenge and receive no hate, and people will think of it as creative art. And then there are some people who will do it and receive a lot of hate. James Charles is receiving a lot of hate and backlash for this photo because of his status and where he is in his sub count. Meaning, because he has so many subscribers, he has a lot of eyes on him. Anytime that he messes up or anytime it's something slightly controversial, it blows up out of proportion. Literally, he has a magnifying glass on his every move. This is what's going on. So, oh, I gotta feed the cat. Oh my gosh, hold on. I kind of felt like to some people this is blown out of proportion, and to some people it's justified. Now, I kind of feel like this is, in a way, could this be a publicity stunt for his upcoming TV show? Because if you know, the show is about to come out April 20-something, I believe. And what better way to drum up some drama than to start drama and post what he posted and then keep it going amongst all the backlash. So this is very interesting tea. And I hope that's, am I wrong here? Am I reaching for the stars? Like, let me know, because y'all always say I'm reaching the house for everything. But the drama heats up more because James Charles posted a statement, girl. Okay, so here's what the statement says. It says, despite the fact that hundreds of other influencers and artists have done something similar, I deleted the mugshot on his Twitter trend because it was never my intention to trigger anyone, and it's a waste of time trying to have an open discussion with people who hate me regardless. Now, Tammy James said, I don't hate you. I don't follow any other people who did it. I do have PTSD from a kidnap assault. I apologize, upset, I was triggered. And then James Charles said, I'm not upset you were triggered, love. I'm sorry you went through that, and I'm glad that you are here today. Okay, now it gets a little messier because Marlena Steele, which is a CEO of Makeup Geek, makeup company of the world, YouTube, and her and James Charles, they're not maybe on the best terms, had a little beef. Oh, I got a receipt. Hold on. They got a little, they got into some drama, and it's funny that she posted this response, and she came out and she said, but this is not SFX makeup, which means special effects makeup, at all. It's smudging, some shadow with the sole purpose to create a mugshot. It's the idea behind it being used for clicks and views when it downplays the seriousness of mugshots, when abuse of any kind is involved. Then she went on to say, in movies, you expect a mugshot to come up and can choose what not to watch if that's your trigger. Comparing a violent movie to a social media post doesn't apply. And I kind of agree with that. I don't think it is special effects makeup. It does come across very much like, let me just get some views. This is something that's going to be shocking. Someone's going to scroll on Instagram and then see my face beat up and blood coming, and they're going to think that did something happen to James? Was he assaulted or something like that? It's very attention-seeking behavior from his point of view. The thing is, he can do it, and a lot of influencers have done it. But he's at the point in his career where he doesn't need to do it. Like, he doesn't need to do stuff like this, right? And this is where I'm defending James, because he always say I come for him. But if you watch my videos closely, you can see I really don't. In this situation right here, he doesn't need it. And a lot of the stuff that James Charles does, like dressing up, posing in front of the cars, and doing all these extra stuff, and he doesn't need to do it. He's already solidified where his status. He doesn't need to do some of the stuff he needs to do, like attention-seeking behavior. If you're trying to be up and coming and get clicks and views, yeah, you need to be a little shocking. You need to be a little controversial, right? To get noticed. I get it. That's what the people do on the internet, especially if you're young, right? Whatever. But in this situation, he's already made it, right? And he doesn't need to stay relevant right now. I mean, you always do need to stay relevant, but in this point, he doesn't need to. His show is about to come out in a couple weeks. What, 2 more weeks, 1 more week? So he doesn't need to do this. This is why it's such an issue, because it comes across like, I would understand if a small influencer was doing it. I could write it off as that I can see they're trying to attention-seeking behavior. But for James to do it, it's like it was in poor taste. Anyways, that's all the sitting and bitching I'm going to be doing today. Please let me know your views and your opinions in the comments down below. Let's have a healthy discussion. Do not send any hate, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, I love you so much.
Rich Lux exclusive.